Welcome back to segment 8 of our 11-part series where we're unpacking navigating contingencies without a realtor. In this episode, we'll dive deep into the unique features of the Hubbard or Home Sale Contingency. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a Hubbard or Home Sale Contingency? Well, this contingency is a strategic approach for buyers looking to simultaneously sell their current home while finding a suitable replacement. Here's how it works. When a buyer includes a Hubbard or Home Sale Contingency in their offer, it means that the purchase of their future home, the one you're selling, is contingent upon the successful sale of their current home. This contingency adds a layer of complexity to the selling process. Buyers essentially need to perform a delicate dance, ensuring they successfully sell their current home before finalizing the purchase of their new one. Now, let's talk about the implications and considerations for sellers navigating this dual process. Timing becomes crucial. Buyers must align the sale of their current home with the purchase of a new one to avoid any gaps in housing and make sure their earnest money deposit isn't jeopardized along the way. As the seller of the home they're purchasing, you have very little control over how the sale of their current home goes and their success in getting to their own closing table. This is where you need to really pay attention in doing your due diligence on how they're handling their sale and where they're at in the process overall. It's a balancing act, timing the closing of their current home with the closing of their new one. Many times the buyer is not able to move forward with the purchase of their new home unless they are able to successfully sell their current because they need those funds for the down payment on their new mortgage. I'm sure you're seeing the writing on the wall that this means that if their sale falls through for any reason, so will yours most likely, or you'll be back in a holding pattern while they try to secure a new buyer, depending on how your contract is written and if you're willing to wait for them. Navigating a Hubbard or Home Sale Contingency requires careful due diligence, planning, and coordination. If you're considering accepting an offer from a buyer proposing this contingency, then we suggest making sure they have professional help to assist them in getting to the finish line on both of their transactions. Exciting to think that the sale of what's typically your biggest asset could fall apart at any time because the buyer of your buyer's property couldn't perform, right? In episode 3, we'll get into the suitable housing contingency, which can be utilized if you're in the same boat as the buyer we've discussed here and need to secure another home before selling yours. If you like what you're hearing and are finding value in our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for keeping up with us, and we'll see you in the next episode of Navigating Contingencies without the help of a realtor.